Hello and welcome to my channel. This is My Life Wire, and today I'm gonna talk about the Sony 24-240mm lens. It's a beast of super zoom lens. Goes from 24 to all the way to telephoto to 40. 24 you can use it as a selfie vlogging lens. It's very wide angle, and the 240 you can zoom all the way in. So incredibly powerful zoom. It is 10 times zoom, and it's a very versatile lens on the full frame camera. But today I want to test it on my APS-C camera, which is A6300, and we'll see how it performs on the APS-C camera body. As you can see, the lens itself is very big and heavy because the zoom range, obviously, especially when you zoom in, it comes out like this. So the balance will go forward, and it's not a very good balance. And that's why I'm adding this small rig on my A6300 to make it a little bit heavier, so it will be perfectly balanced. But now the camera is pretty much as heavy as A7RII plus the Tamron 28-75. So yeah, it's pretty heavy. And the range will be limited to from 24 wide angle to only 36, not even wide enough to be considered wide angle. I like this focal range, but you may find it very limited for daily shooting on the go. But on the telephoto end, 240mm will translate into a 360mm, which gives you an incredible range. Plus you have 2 times clear image zoom, which will make it 720mm lens. I use this to shoot moon. Once shot a little small clip of video. It's nothing fancy, but you can do something very fun with this, I suppose. Really capture something really far away. It's gonna be very interesting. I don't think it's a setup for every day or everyone. It's a very particular setup because the limitation of the wide angle, but you have a longer telephoto range. And I'm also very doubtful about the low light performance because the lens is already not so good for low light. It's from f3.5 to f6.3, and then on APS-C sensor, I doubt it can perform well in low light, which I'm gonna test right now. I'm gonna go out and do a test because now it's evening and it's getting very dark, so we're gonna shoot something at random on the street and we'll see how it performs. Let's go. Alright, just came back from outside, and my first impression is that it is very difficult to grab the focus, especially when you're zooming to the telephoto end. You have to wait a few seconds until the focus settles down, and the picture image quality is generally not satisfactory. It feels like everything is out of focus and a lot of noise. Also, because of the aperture is really small, it's very difficult to shoot anything handheld stable. Like when you zoom in, the shutter speed had to be lowered a lot, and even with OSS in the lens, it is very difficult to shoot a stable shot. So all the telephoto shots I took are somewhat shaky and blurry. And the shots that are not blurry, when you zoom in, it's actually not that sharp. It's pretty soft. It feels like you put 10 layers of a filter in front of your lens. So absolutely not recommended in low light shooting, and it has failed the test. You can still use this setup to shoot in daylight when you want to shoot something far away, for example, sport event. But I'm not sure if you can capture the motion, capture the movements because of the aperture. It is really not that fast a lens. It's pretty much one of the slowest lenses you can find on the market because, you know, f6.3 is pretty bad. The 4K video is sharp, but understandably it is 6K video downsampled into 4K. That's why it's sharp. But if you look closer at the image, Especially when you have a 4K monitor, you will see the detail is not there. It is simply not worth it. So all in all, it's not recommended. You will find this setup, this combination, rarely be useful in any situation. So I don't think it makes sense if you use this combo. And that is my conclusion of this video. Next time, I'm gonna try to test the Tamron 28 to 75mm f2.8 on the APS-C camera body, and we'll see how that goes. I'll see you until then. Bye!